Hi guys, welcome back to the Home and Homestead. If you're new to the channel, I'm Rebecca. Today we're going to be doing a home decor project together where we decorate our dining room for spring. The dining table will have light and bright and colorful touches. It'll be perfect for the spring season. If you watched my dried floral arrangements video, you'll see how I created my centerpiece that I'll have on the dining table throughout the spring season. So now let's work together to create our tablescape for spring, and it'll be just in time for Easter. So as you can see at the center of the dining table, I have my centerpiece for spring, and I have some dried florals and dried eucalyptus and a little bundle of some dried flowers. It has some pops of color as well as some nice soothing neutrals. And that works nicely on the dining table just for everyday usage and to define the space for the season. So let me clear this out of the way and we can get a tablecloth on and create our tablescape for spring that we can use also for Easter. So for the tablecloth, I have a nice buttery yellow antique tablecloth that has a pretty scalloped and floral pattern on it as well, which I thought would be nice for spring. So we'll get this onto the table. Now normally I would put a runner or some other type of additional cloth on the table just to define the center, but this actually has a really nice pattern in the middle, and with the scalloping showing the middle of the dining tablecloth. So what I'm going to do is just build up the centerpiece again, and then we can add our place settings and see if we need to add any other accents to define the center of the table. Next we can add our place settings. So I have these dining plates that I picked up. And there's a really pretty scalloped, almost like a lace pattern on the outside of the plate that I thought would look really nice for a dinner plate for the spring. And it also would serve nicely as a charger during different parts of the year. To the dining plate, we will add a nice pastel green salad plate. And next we'll add a nice pastel green bread and butter plate. Now normally I will do a cloth napkin, but I found these really pretty paper napkins. So I thought I'd use these instead. Now let's add some candles and decorations. So I thought I'd do a little asymmetric decoration in the center of the table this year. So I have different height candlesticks. These are LED, so they're nice and flameless, but they also have an outer coating of wax on them, so they look very realistic. And these are also controlled by a remote control, so I can adjust the brightness and set a timer. And since they're flameless, I don't have to worry about wax melting on the table or of course a flame. Now if you find that your candlesticks don't want to stay in your candle holder, you can use a little tacky putty or a poster putty. It comes in numerous different colors. There's also a nice white or cream color, which probably would be a little better suited, but I have the yellow right now, so I'll use this today. You just take a small portion of it, kind of knead it between your fingers to soften. And you just stick it in the bottom of your candlestick holder and then place your candle in there. And that should help adhere and take up a little more room in your candlestick holder. There we go. And now let's add some other decorative touches and finish off the table. And there we go. We have our simple, bright, and colorful tablescape and place settings for our spring and Easter celebration. When I'm not having a get-together or brunch or dinner, then I will just have the centerpiece portion with the woven basket and dried floral arrangements, and I have the place settings how I'll have it for our Easter this year. So let's have a closer look at the different pieces that we're using to create our tablescape this year. So in the center I have my centerpiece with some dried florals, and just to the left we have our LED candles. They're a taper style candle with a wax type of a feel on the outside of the candle, and they are remote control. I can turn them off, on, there's a timer, and you can also dim or brighten them. And then to the right I have a couple of bunny figurines. I thought it'd be fun and cute for the holiday season, and a little crystal dish for our butter. As far as the place settings go, I have a pretty scalloped and lace type featured dinner plate with a light green salad plate and a pretty decorative paper napkin. And then we have a coordinating bread and butter dish to the left. And when I serve the Easter meal, I'll likely remove these dried florals from the center basket and add some fresh baked bread and maybe some other condiments or sides in there. Little orange dish, I plan to put some after dinner mints for people to enjoy after our meal. So we have a simple and bright and fun tablescape for the spring and Easter season. Hopefully this has given you some inspiration and ideas of things you can use around your home. You don't have to be symmetric. You can mix and match candlestick holders and decorative pieces, maybe bring in some dried florals or antique or vintage pieces just to add a little extra something special for your tablescape. Well, thank you for spending time with me today while we did some spring home decor and decorated our dining room, created our spring and Easter tablescape. Well, if you're interested in other spring decor or home decor or decorating type content, you can check out a number of videos I have on the topic. Or if you like more inspiration on recipes that you can use for your next gathering, brunch, or Easter celebration meal, you can check out my recipes in the kitchen playlist, as well as more specifically baking or sweet treats if those are the type of things you're looking for. Well, if you're new to the channel, I would really appreciate you subscribing. And if you enjoy this or any other video that you watch, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you're having a wonderful day. See you next time. Take care.